O Great Spirit, Namaste. Saints and sages of all times, of all places, Namaste. O ye pathmakers of old, Namaste. O ye beings of the air, the earth, the fire, the water, the ether, Namaste. Ancestors, ancestors of all of the lineages to whom we attune, to those of thee who live within our bloodlines, Namaste. Most beloved and precious Ishtadevata, in all of thy names, in all of thy forms, and in thy formless manifestation, Namaste. We call upon thee to be with us, to bless our time together as we set aside this sacred time, this time to turn inward, to attune to the light within. Om Saha Navavatu Sahanao Bunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvi Navadidam Astu Ma Vidvishavahai. May there be peace between us. May the light shine between us, within us, through us, and around us. May our time together be harmonious, always. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Namaste. Welcome. Welcome to my heart. Welcome to our Sunday Sangha. As we always do, we'll have a little bit of a story, a little bit of teaching, meditation, and then we will close with meditative prayer, bringing together our energies, our yoga city, to send forth our blessings to all of life. To ourselves, for that is what we are a part of. Today, our theme is the sacred, sustaining, renewing the sacred, being aware of that which steals the sacred, which destroys it, which suppresses it. It can never be destroyed, but it can be suppressed in your life, in my life. Once upon a yogi time, in the ever-present now, there was a seeker, a fellow just like you and me, meditated, lived a pretty good life. But he came to a bump in the road, kind of like the bumps that we're having around us today. A lot of unsettling things happening externally, a lot of chaos, a lot of chuckles. He became heavy, very, very heavy. Everything was very dark. And he felt as if all of the beauty and meaning in life was gone. And he didn't know why. Some days he couldn't get out of bed. Some days he could barely make it to the corner when he did get out of bed. He couldn't really greet people. It was pretty tough time. But he did manage to find his way down to his guru's ashram. Good thinking. And he walks in the door. Oh, I haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing? Doesn't look like you're doing so great today. Oh, no. Everything is gone from life. All the goodness is gone from life. There's no more goodness. All of that which I thought was divine and wonderful and sacred is gone. I don't know how to get it back. I don't know where it went. But it is as if somebody came and took a giant sucking vacuum and took all of the sacred out of life. At least took it out for me. Help me, please. Okay, his guru says, fine, I will. But you have to do something first. Okay. Guru comes back, and he has in his hands a little candle light. I want you to carry this light and take it from the ashram here. I want you to keep the light lit. And I want you to go to the marketplace. Just walk through the market. Sunday morning, everybody's going to be there. It's going to be really busy. I want you to keep that light lit in the market. Can you do that? And if it goes out, then you need to stop and find someone else who's going to help you to light it. Knock on doors if you have to. Go to the vendors if you have to. Do something to get it lit again. All right, And then when you've gone through the whole market, down one end and down the other, find your way back, and then we'll talk. So he takes it. This can't be that hard, right? It cannot be that hard. It's a small light. How hard can it be? And he walks out of the ashram door, and he runs into another disciple. Hey, what you doing with that? The guru gave you a light. What you doing with that? Oh, you must be special, or you think you're special. The light goes out. Well, look what you did. Now I have to go find a light. So he turns around, he goes back in. No guru. But he does find that there's a lamp there. A light. Sitting on his guru's altar. So he kind of sneaks over, goes over, says to his fellow disciple, now you just be quiet. Don't bother me. And he takes his light and he lights it off the big candle. Okay? Goes, walks out, protects the light, walks out the door. There's nobody there, thank goodness. And he's very careful as he's walking. But then all of a sudden, the neighborhood dog comes out and starts talking to him, waving his tail. Oh, I'm so glad to see you. And the disciple says, oh, it's the doggy, it's the doggy, it's the doggy. And he gets all excited. And as he bends down to pet the dog, the light goes out. Oh, man. Twice, I haven't even gotten to the end of the block. I'm never going to get through with this. So he goes and knocks on the door where the dog lives. Do you have an arti light that I can use to light this? Of course, of course, of course. The old woman says. Come, takes him back into her meditation room and gives him a light off of her light. He walks out. He's more careful now. I mean, a fellow disciple, and then a dog comes and bothers him. So he gets down and he comes to the beginning of the market. He's very proud of himself because he's done such a great job. He's managed to walk all of 3 blocks without losing the light. That's a pretty good deal. And he's kind of forgotten that he's already lost it twice in those 3 blocks. But he got it relit. And he walks in the market, and all of a sudden, there's cacophony, sounds from all over. He's being greeted by this person. Oh, the smell is so good. Oh, what is that they're cooking over there? It smells like fresh croissants. Maybe it's naan. I don't know what it is. Maybe I should go over and see. Oh, the coffee man is just down the street. And he starts to skip through the market. The light goes out. Looks down, no light. He doesn't even know how long he's been without the light. Okay, well, he sees that there's an old lady there, and she's cooking something, and he says, well, do you have a light that you can give me? I'm supposed to be taking this lamp around. My guru told me to carry it through the market. I'm, 3rd time, I'm going to be in big trouble. Blah, 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 blah. Shh. She reaches behind the stove, and she has a little light, a jyoti, an arti light. She lights it. She lights his light. And she says, won't you take a piece of advice? Now, 3 times I've been, I haven't even gotten a quarter of the way through the market. Sure, I'll take a piece of advice. Maybe you should walk a little quieter. I'm quiet. Maybe you should walk a little slower. If I walk any slower, I'd be dead. Okay, just a suggestion. Maybe you should quiet your mind down a little bit. There's nothing wrong with my mind. See you in a bit. Off he goes. So, you know the story, all right? You know the story. He's already gone out 3 times, and he's only got a quarter of the way through the market. And as he walks through the market, the light goes out again. He sees his friend Joaquin. The light goes out. Joaquin's mother lights the light for him. He goes a little further. The coffee man is there. Oh, he's been thinking about coffee since the beginning of the market. The light goes out again. He goes a little further. His friends are singing and dancing. Oh, he wants to join them, but no, he has to protect this light. The light goes out again. Again and again and again and again and again. By the time that he gets to the end of the walkway, he's quite, I would say, frustrated, irritated, and disappointed in himself. He feels as if he has failed. Even though he kept getting the light, was relit. It was again, again, and again. It was lit by others. But he had to ask for their help. He had to ask for their help. So he turns around and he says, well, okay, I've got to figure this out because I can't even count how many times the light's gone out here. And it's getting pretty cold, and I have to show up at my guru's house. So he stops and he says, he sees this little old ancient person sitting there, and he says, look, I've got a problem. My guru sent me on this task, and I'm supposed to guard this light, but it keeps going out. People keep helping me light it. It keeps going out. I don't know how to keep it lit. But I see that you've got a light there, and it looks like it's been burning a long time. Looks like it's been burning a really long time. It has been. It has been. So what's the secret? Well, walk a little slower. Be present with each step that you take. as you're walking. Maybe you could chant a mantra. Why didn't I think of that? How about the Om? Chant the Om mantra. How about if you bless everybody that you go by? How about if you say, Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu? May all beings in all realms be blessed. What if you did that as you're walking? What if you walked a little slower? This is the third time that the disciple has heard this. What if you walked a little slower? And so he turns around and with great care, and for the first time since he left his guru's ashram, with focus, with attention on what he's trying to do, with a recognition that this task is sacred. He's preserving the sacred in this light, which he is, but he doesn't know that yet. And slowly and carefully, he winds his way through the market, not going down the center, but he sees a path. He sees next to the ancient one a path. Quiet. Oh my goodness, it looks like there's trees along there. He can hear and see everybody else. He can hear them, he can see them, but he diverges onto the path. He goes onto the path. And one step after another, he walks through the market. And instead of the light blowing out, the light gets stronger, steadier, more beautiful. So that as he walks, oh my, he looks down and there's the light. It is steady. He realizes that he's feeding it with his breath, not blowing it out. That he's feeding it with his concentration, not blowing it out. Gets back to his guru's ashram. He gets back to his guru's ashram and he's got the light lit strong, really strong. Guru's standing at the door and says, aha, you made it. And the disciple, with great respect and love, hands the guru the light and said, I found the sacred again. I found the sacred. It was here. It was here, Guruji. It was here within me. As he points to his heart, as it points to his sun center. Always, it has been within me. Come in and sit down and tell me what you found. Tell me what you found. Oh, well. And he walks in and he says, well, what did I find? Well, the light flickered. The light blew out. When my friends came and they were filled with envy, when they were questioning what I was doing, when their enthusiasm, when their nosiness, when their busyness interfered with what I was doing in the name of friendliness. That's kind of a strange thing, isn't it? Yeah, it was a strange thing to see that. What else interfered? My desires. I was so allured. I wanted a piece of bread. I wanted a piece of chocolate. I wanted a piece of ice cream. I wanted everything I smelled. I wanted to experience it. That interfered. That interfered. else did you find? Well, now I found a very ancient person at the end of the market. And they were quiet. And I could see that the sacred was in them, was around them, was within them. No problem. No problem at all. What were they doing? The Guru said. Aha. They were quiet. They kept turning inward. They must have put their needs and greeds aside because I didn't see or feel that. Now, how did you get back through? How did you get back through that market? I mean, it sounds like it was pretty crazy going up there. How did you get back through? You know what? You're not going to believe this. There's a path. Pretty well lit once you get on it. There's a path on the side. That's how I got back. I walked along the path. Did you see anybody else? Oh, I could see footprints. I know there were other people there besides me, but it wasn't terribly crowded. And I had to walk the way and the pace and the timing that was right for me. And here I ended up. And now again, I'm filled with the blessings of the sacred. I'm filled with the blessings of the divine. I'm filled with life. I can feel the bliss and the oneness of life. And I can see what stole it from me. I can see what stole the sacred. I can see what has stolen the sacred. And all I had to do was adjust my frame of reference and be willing to let go of my need for the acceptance and the excitement and the stimulation of being with all the others. And I got back here just fine. But oh, that other way was so exhausting. I thought I would never make it back. The Guru says, good thinking. You're at the beginning of the learning. You're at the beginning of the scene. But every day, the test is, can you walk a path that looks a little different? Can you choose a path that isn't filled with 1,000 people? Can you choose to turn inward? Can you choose to find within you the light that you are, the light that is here at the sun center, the light that is at your heart center, the light that is filled with compassion? Can you choose to do that? Or are you tossed in the winds of the emotionality of the group? Are you tossed in the winds of the emotionality of the group that you are born into, of the culture in which you are living, of the chaos, the emotionality, the cruelty of the times? Or in those times, no matter what they are you able to turn inward and find your goodness, find the way to live that is for you most meaningful, that is for you of the highest good? Can you do this? And that, my beloved, is the question. It's the question the Guru asked the disciple. It's the question you and I have to ask ourselves every single day. How much are you willing to set aside the allurement, if you will, the desires of the group, of that which you are a part of? We're all a part of life, but we all don't have to walk the same way. We all don't have to think the same way. We all don't have to behave the same way. We all don't have to get caught up in all of the angular energy that sucks out the divine, that sucks out the sacred from your life, that drains it. as if somebody has taken a little drip. You know, do you ever have a leak in the faucet at home? Or certainly you've been in a home or been in some place where there's a leak in the faucet, and it's just like drip, 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 drip. And, you know, you can't get it to stop. You have to call the plumber. You can't figure out what the problem is with the washer. That is the way of so much of our lives. The energy gets drawn out and we don't know why it's getting drawn out. We don't know how it's getting drawn out, but it is. It is getting drawn from us. And so we need to stop and with intention say, what am I going to do differently? And the answer is very simple. And you heard it in the story. The answer is simple. Not necessarily always easy. But the answer is simple. And it is to turn inward, to meditate, to ascend, to say, yes, I'm going to walk a little slower. And you know, the truth is that there's so many alluring experiences in the world, so many wonderful things. But the faster you go, the easier it is to manipulate you. The faster you go, the easier it is to be manipulated. The faster you go, people say, how are you doing? How are you doing? This is a great American consciousness. How are you doing? Oh, I'm so busy. I'm so busy. As if that phrase makes you better. You know? Your loved one is at the end of their lives. They would love your company. I'm so busy, I don't have time to go do that. They die, they have a funeral. I'm too busy to go do that. As you sit in front of the device, doing whatever it is you're doing. That's not a criticism. That's a statement of what happens when we are seized, if you will, seized by the group energy, seized by the activity, seized by the emotions of the group. Because emotions, when they are fed, they grow, they are stronger, they have, seizing is the word in the ancient texts when we talk about the emotions or we talk about the astrological configurations of the moment. We say you're seized, the planets seize you. Their consciousness is greater than yours. Doesn't matter if it's planets, think about it. How your consciousness is seized by your family, your friends, your neighbors, your bosses, those whose approval you want. Their approval, their consciousness takes precedence over yours. What is that about? What is that about, really? Why? Why are you allowing that to occur? And the answer is, I'm thinking you should not. I'm thinking it is not wise for any of us to do that. This one little thought to think, Why do you care? About Johnny Joe's opinion of you? Why is that opinion more important than your own inner wisdom? Have you allowed the idea that all the wisdom lives externally to you? Have you allowed that to capture you, to hold you, to say the wisdom does not lie within me, but it lies externally to me? That is key, my beloved. That is really key because it is being seized. Becomes a habit where we begin to deny. And you have to ask yourself, am I denying that I have the capacity to choose what is wisest for me through my meditation, through my reflection, through my prayer? Or do I say, well, my boss knows better, my husband knows better, my wife knows better, my friend knows better, my neighbor knows better, everyone knows better than I do what is best for me? Really? And the reverse of that is you know better than they do what you think is best for them and how they live their lives. I am thinking it is a trap that sucks away the sacred from your life, that sucks away the awareness from your life, that sucks away the beauty from your life. Let go of it. Let go of that thought. Let go of the judging of the others, and let go of the need for them to approve of you. For it is those thoughts that are the giant sucking machine, if you will, that takes the sacred, kills it, smothers it, buries it, until you walk by the tree and you can no longer see it. You walk by the beautiful blooming flower and you say, who wants these flowers? They die. Somebody once said to me, I don't know why you pay so much attention to flowers. Why do you always have flowers around? They just die. Don't ever bring me flowers. Okay, you got it. What happened? It has died. Her capacity to see the beauty of the flowers has died. Maybe someday it will come back. I hope so. But I hope you and I do not let that go. And so now we're going to go and meditate to revive the sacred within us, to vivify and strengthen the sacred within us. And then we're going to share that with all of the others, with life. So what I said that is the most important, I would say, for you to be aware of is the presence of the sacred in your life. It's there always, but you lose your awareness of it. And losing the awareness happens because of all the emotionality. It happens because you're in the stream of all of these group thoughts. You're not like everybody else, all right? You don't have to live like them. You don't have to do what the group is doing. If you did, you wouldn't be here. You'd be someplace where people are telling you exactly what to do and how to do it and when to do it, and you would do it. And you get the same result as everybody else is. But you chose to find a path, and this may be a stop along your way. It may be a longer stop for some than others, but it's a way of saying, I wish to live my life in a way that is going to be more expansive and more joyful, that will lead me to a full and robust understanding of life, that will lead me and you to your own enlightenment. And enlightenment is not a group activity, my beloved. Singular, one at a time. Your enlightenment enlightens the whole. My enlightenment enlightens the whole. But each soul upon the earth, we have to seek out our own illumination and carry that flame within us. And don't let the external events blow out the flame. For there will be people along your way who will help and relight and ignite that flame for you. You don't know who they are, you don't know what they look like, but become the carrier of the flame. Become the preserver of the flame. The light divine. You are that. Become the holder of that so that you can light the way for those who are in need, whose flame has gone out, who are sad, who are having a rough time. For it is within you that that flame lives. And I tell you, I have seen it in you. I have seen it in some of you in ways that you would not believe. I have seen it in some of you when you have had really rough times, when the days have been dark, and yet you have found the beauty. You have found the flame. You are carrying it. May this meditation, as we share, may this moment, may this light be a reflection to you so that you see that flame of light that you are, that you hold it, you nourish it, you nurture it, and you share it with all of the others. Namaste Ji. Let's meditate. Sit with your spine erect as you are comfortably able. Place your hands in the Om Mudra, the index finger and the thumb together as you are able. Focus your attention at the sun center, the point within the eyes. Turn your head to the left and exhale twice with the resurrection breath. Bring the attention back. And now begin to watch the breath. Use the sipping breath. With the next inhalation of the breath, sipping as if through a straw, pull the energy from the limbs of your body to the trunk of your body. From the trunk of your body, pull the energy into the spinal column. From the base of the spine, pull the energy up to the sun center. Now move that energy as a golden ball of light out in front of you. Expand that light. Sweep it around counterclockwise around your body. Do this 3 times. Now expand that light until you are seated in a golden ball of light. Comfortable, secure, quiet. Focus attention at the sun center and begin to ascend above the room you're in, above the building, above the continent you are on. Ascend to the high place of meditation. Attaining the high place. Enter into the grove, the sacred grove of the meditators, of the ancient ones, where you are welcome and you are a part. Find your comfortable meditation place. Gazing through the third eye, you see the light within all of the meditators who are here, who have been here. And you see in the center the light divine fed by all these beings. The light merges into one. Focus at the sun center. From the light comes forth the most beautiful object, the most beautiful form of life to you at this moment. Hold that object of beauty. At the sun center. Gaze upon it. Bring the object closer to your sun center. Smell the beauty. Feel the form of the beauty. Breathe your breath into the beauty, strengthening and vivifying, adding your pranic energy. Feel the beauty breathing with you. Hear the beauty. Taste the sweetness of the beauty. Draw the beauty into your sun center. Bring it directly above your spinal column. Directly above the sesamotic channel, the center channel in your astral being. Hold it quietly, steady. As you breathe, your breath transforms the beauty into golden dewdrops of Ananda as it pours forth down your spinal column. The beauty transforming into the liquid of Anandic bliss. Feel the beauty pouring down your entire spine, filling each chakra, pouring forth with abundance. Overflowing from the center channel, radiating through your entire being. Breathe in the beauty that fills every cell of your being. Breathe in the beauty that thou art. Rest in the beauty. Return your focus to the sun center, filled with this anandic bliss of beauty. O ye powers that be, we call upon thee at this moment. Ye powers that be in all the realms, we ask this. May the karma of all beings in all lokas be softened. May that which is of the highest good for life manifest in all lokas. May kindness, compassion, wisdom unfold. May we and all beings know the way of wisdom. With every breath that we breathe, may we become a greater blessing unto all of those who enter our aura. May the sharp edges of judgmentalness dissolve away, and the blossoms of compassion and understanding for all beings blossom forth within each of us. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti bhavantu. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino Bhavantu. May all beings in all lokas, in all realms, be blessed. In all of your words, in all of your thoughts, your words, your actions. May you be guided. May you be uplifted. May you seek out your own illumination. May you see the flame of the divine which is within you. May you turn to that wisdom which is within. And may you carry that flame. May you know that you are a carrier of the flame of wisdom. Feed it, protect it, guard it, share it wisely. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. To the path makers of old, to the gurus of the holy Kriya lineage, Babaji, Lahiri Mahasaya Ji, Teshwar Ji, Yogananda Ji, Sheli Ji, Kriyananda Ji, and all of the lineage holders. Okaka Samade, Okaka Samade, Okaka Samade. Because of you, we are well. Namaste. Namaskar. Namaste Ji. Thank you for the blessings of your presence, for your meditative energy, for all the spiritual energies that you are pouring forth to soften the karma of all of those upon the lokas, including you and me. Namaste Ji. It is a joy to be with you.